Hi, I'm Al Brody with Bike Shop Social, and I'm here today with Richard Wharton, the owner of Dallas Cycling Center here in the Dallas-Fort Worth Metroplex.
We offer workouts mornings and evenings, Monday through Thursday, and then on weekends when the weather is inclement. And we are using 2 or 3 different types of software that is designed to help cyclists and triathletes improve their stamina, their speed, and their strength. Now, we also have classes that we conduct on a regular basis outdoors that help cyclists improve their confidence, their competence, and their skill. So that's us. A cyclist that is fit will ride more frequently. When you have more cyclists out on the road, then they become more commonly accepted. Instead, if we have cyclists that focus on riding once a month or once every 6 months, then they're not going to be able to get that fitness. Furthermore, as we all know, beginning cyclists are prone to anxious moments. They may have a moment where they're riding slow and they can't get out of their pedals. They may have a moment where they feel they have to stay on their saddle as they put one foot down on the ground. They don't know the nuance that cycling can require. Cycling is a very safe and easy sport, but it's very unforgiving to those who fail to take it somewhat seriously. And so if we can get them through those first sort of 9 to 14 hours and move them from beginning to adolescent to mature cyclists, and the growth curve is very, very fast, they just have to do it, then we've got cyclists for life. We've got a chance to shift the entire paradigm and to get more cyclists doing more cycling for more reasons. We can't question what a cyclist is doing when we see a cyclist out on the road. It may be recreational, it may be utilitarian, they may be commuting to a job. We don't know. We really shouldn't care. But the fact of the matter is that a well-educated cyclist is going to perform cycling more frequently because you measure that cost in pennies per hour in the big scheme of things, whereas you measure the cost of a car in cents and dollars per mile. And the ratio is like that. I am not saying people should give up their cars and begin commuting by bike. What I am saying is that if they choose to bicycle for any reason, we want to help them, again, with their fitness, their confidence, their competence, and their skill. That's what it's all about.
Yes.
We've got the best opportunity in North Texas to help cyclists enjoy the sport more. We have more bicycle rallies than any other part of the country or any other part of the world. I think the last count it was about 30 on a 52 weekend year, which is spectacular. When you're not riding in a bicycle rally, there are other activities and group rides that can be accomplished. But it's how we conduct ourselves as cyclists out on the road that makes the biggest difference. And so, to me, the challenge is we have to overcome the negative anecdote. It's the anecdote that says, oh, well, I was riding on the trail and a dog crossed my path and I took a spill. I'm never going to ride again. Well, what were we doing on the trail? Well, we were on the trail because we're afraid of riding out on the road. Okay, how can we help you realize that the way that you ride your bike out on the road and the timing and the location of your position has everything to do with your ability to be a successful cyclist out on the road, instead of waiting for somebody to pave a trail at $2.6 million per mile, or to put in a bike lane that may be more risky than actually conducting yourself as a moving vehicle in a urban setting. Does that make sense?
Makes a lot of sense.
Instead, let's teach cyclists how to become responsible traffic elements and put them out there in the roads as they exist today, and again, watch the response to responsible behavior. You'd be surprised when I commuted by bicycle from my home in Uptown to a place that was 7 miles away, mornings and evenings. At a very busy intersection, I would get people that would roll down the window and they'd say, "That's the first time I've ever seen a cyclist signal. That's the first time I've ever seen a cyclist stop at that light. It's the first time I've ever seen you take a position in the queue instead of filtering to the front and blocking the next phase of traffic. The reality of delay is that engineers and traffic engineers know what they are doing. And traffic in North Texas, at least, actually does flow. Now, I've ridden my bike around the country. I've ridden my bike around the world. I made an active choice to return to Dallas because I knew that we could ride our bikes in a civic setting, an urban setting, and do so with a minimal amount of harassment or delay. And it's the way that we conduct ourselves that is the biggest burden that we must overcome, because we're still selling fun, but we have to sell some responsibility with them.
Good. Thank you for your time
Yeah,
today.
thank you.
What's your website, by the way, where you send people?
You bet. We are at cyclingcenterdallas.com. We are also at onlinebikecoach.com, which is my global business. And my advocacy business is cyclingsavvydfw.org, which is a part of abea.bike.
Perfect.
All right?
Thank you.
Yeah,
Thanks
thank
a
you
lot.
guys. Appreciate it.
Appreciate it.
Have a good time. Cheers.